Hello everyone. In this part of the video, we'll be discussing about the operators that are available in Python. Now, just like other languages, Python also supports all the type of operators, arithmetic operators, logical operators, conditional operators, bitwise operators, and much more. Let us see each and every one in detail. Let's get started. Now, beginning with arithmetic operators. Now, arithmetic operators in Python, which is very similar to other languages such as C, C++, and Java, we have plus, minus, multiply, divide, and modulo. And in addition to it, we also have something called as a floor division, which is represented with the help of double slash. Let us see how it is being used. Let us have two numbers, num1, this is n is equal to 45 and m is equal to 56. Now, instead of having two variables in two different lines, we can combine it and declare it in same line. But unlike other languages, we used to do is nothing but n is equal to 45, comma m is equal to 56. This is how we do it in other languages like C, C++, and Java. But in Python, it is done like n, comma m is equal to 45, comma 56. So variable names will be kept on one side and values will be kept on the other side, but then equal to sign separating them. And this is how you declare variables in Python. Now to print the sum of it, I'll say print n by m, so n plus m, print m minus n, print m into n, print m divided by n, print m double slash n. Okay. Now to run this file, I'll say python 3 cp 7.python. It prints 101, which is sum of it, 11, which is the difference of it, 2520, which is the product of it, and 1.2445, which is the division of it. So here you can see, since the data types are not so specific in Python, we don't have a difference between integers and float. We always call them as numbers in Python. When you divide two integer numbers also, it doesn't make a big difference. It divides normally as a decimal value. So that is why we have this value of 1.2445. And when you do a proper integer division, that is what we call it in terms of C, C++, and Java, we call this as integer division. Here in Python, those are called as floor division. So m double slash n represents a floor division. Now in other languages, the double slash is being used to comment the lines, to comment a single line, to make a single line comment. But here in Python, to make a single line comment, we use this symbol called hash, which is being used for a single line comment. Now officially, Python does not support multi-line commenting, even though the multi-line comments can be done with the help of string structures. For example, now the common difference between strings in other languages of C, C++, and Java, we use double quotes for strings and single quotes for characters. But in Python, we don't have anything called as characters. Everything and anything is considered as a string. Now in that case, double quotes and single quotes makes no difference. For instances, now I'll say string 1, hello, string 2, welcome. Now hello is represented with the help of double quotes and welcome is represented with the help of single quotes. We have no difference, both are considered as strings. I'll print type of str1, comma, type of str2. I'll clear the terminal. I'll run this file again. Now you can see both the string 1 and string 2 are in types of strings. So there are no difference. In addition to it, we can also have a third type, which is triple quotes. The triple quotes can either be made of double quotes or single quotes, doesn't matter. Now this triple quote allows you to create a string with multiple lines, which includes new line characters. So I'll just simply print and show you how it is being stored. Print str3. I'll also print the type of str3. Now you can see when I print it, now there is a new line character in the beginning and there is a new line character at the end of it. So it prints line 1, line 2, line 3 in very next lines. and this str3 is even of type string here. So this is how you create strings in Python. Now very well, as you can see, since multi-line string is available in Python, the same multi-line strings can be used as comment, can be also used to comment some of the sequences in Python. So officially there is no multi-line commenting that is available in Python, but rather this multi-line string can be referred as commenting structure in Python. And also we were discussing about the operators in Python. Now Python allows you to overload some of the operators, which is pre-overloaded. We cannot overload it manually, but they are pre-overloaded. For instances, the plus operator, the arithmetic plus operator. We initially saw how the plus operator is being used for numbers. Let us say how it is used for strings. Hello, str2 world. I can use print str1 plus a space plus str2. Now it prints hello space world in my screen. Reason being, this plus operator overloads the functionality of not only adding the numbers, rather it is also used to concatenate the strings. So plus operator is used for concatenation. Not only the plus operator, even the asterisk operator, that is the star operator, is also overloaded with yet another function. For instances, print str1 multiplied by 5. Let us have a look at the output here. Now you can very well see hello word is being repeated 5 times. Hello, 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 and the whole thing is constructed as a new string. So the multiplication operator just basically multiplies a string with a number, and this has to be a number for sure, and it not necessarily be string after the number, it can also be number after the string. Both the ways it works perfectly fine. A string multiplied with a number, what it basically does is nothing but repeats the string n number of times. That n represents the number which we have passed as an argument for the asterisk operator. Now the same functionality can also be used for list as well. ls is equal to 1, 2 and 3. ls2, the list 2 is equal to 4, 5 and 6. When I print ls plus ls2, or when I print 4 into ls, see what happens. Same thing, in a single list, it adds both list 1 and list 2. Whatever list you pass will be added and will be made as a single string, which is basically a concatenation operation. Allies can be called as extension in terms of single list. Same structure is being repeated when you use an asterisk operator for list in terms of multiplication. Now, this is all about arithmetic operators in Python. Unlike other languages, Python also supports a conventional relational operators such as greater than equal to, lesser than equal to, not equal to, greater than, lesser than, and all such relation operators. Apart from that, the crucial operators which we have to study are logical conditional operators. Now, when it comes to logical conditional operators, we would have referred to operators such as double ampersand, the double pipe symbol, or the not symbol, that is the exclamatory mark. These are the common operators which are called as logical conditional operators, which we use in other languages such as C, C++, and Java. But when it comes to Python, those operators are referred in terms of keywords. For instances, let me create a value called n, m, for which I will read the value from the user. Yes. Now I have to check whether both the values are positive or not. I want to have n also to be positive and m also to be positive. In that case, if I want to write with a single if statement, if n is greater than 0, if m is greater than 0, print both are positive. Else print m is negative. If m greater than 0, print n is negative. Else print both are negative. This is how, in short, I can connect all these statements. When I run this file, 45 minus 34. So it says m is negative. The second number is negative. If you want to have these two conditions combined together, I can write a statement saying if n is greater than 0, in other languages we used to write it as double ampersand, correct? I have to check this condition. I have to use double ampersand to check whether the second condition is also true. For this we will call it as AND operator, and that in Python is replaced with the keyword of AND. I'll print both are positive. If m greater than 0, print n is negative. If n greater than 0, print m is negative, else print both are negative. So this is how you connect two conditions in single line with the help of AND operator, that is the logical conditional operator in Python. So minus 34, minus 46, both are negative. Minus 56, 45, n is negative. 456 and minus 67, m is negative. So that is in short about how you use logical conditional operators in Python. Apart from this, the usage of all the other operators is very common compared to C and C++ languages. And if you want to use a NOT condition, we can always add a NOT in front of the condition. Just like the exclamatory mark, we can use this condition called NOT, which is used as an keyword in Python, can be added in front of it to say the condition is checked against its originality, the NOT operator. So that's all about operators in Python. See you in the next video with yet another interesting topic from Python. Thank you.